Pushback approved at own discretion. Startup approved. Report when ready. Contact tower on 118.650.
Good day.
Continue. Wind 283 degrees 6 knots. Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi. Contact tower on 118.650. Please contact departure on 124.350. Taxi to holding point runway 08 right. Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready.
Pushback approved at own discretion. Stop. Stop.
Request pushback.
Pushback approved at taxi to holding point run. Pushback approved at owned taxi to holding point runway. Pushback approved at owned start.
Request startup.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi.
Wind 280 degrees 3 knots. Clear for takeoff runway 08. Stand by. Taxi to holding point runway 08 left. Pushback approved at own discretion.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway 08 left.
Request taxi.
Taxi to holding point runway 0. Taxi to holding point runway.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway 08 left.
Please contact departure on 124.350. Cross runway approved. Roger. Cross runway approved. Departure runway 08 right. Contact when ready to start.
Request cross runway.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi. Cross runway approved. Cross runway approved.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi.
Contact tower on 118.650.
Roger.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi. Pushback approved at own discretion. Wind 278 degrees 4 knots. Taxi to holding point runway 08 right.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway 08 right.
Taxi to holding point runway 08 right.
Roger.
Contact tower on 118.650. Contact tower on 118.650.
Good day. Holding point runway 08 left. Ready for departure.
Stand by.
Roger. Departure. On 124.350.
Wind 284 degrees 5 knots. Clear for takeoff runway 08 right. Report leaving 3,000 feet.
Request pushback. Back. Departure runway.
Stand by. Good day. Wind 282 degrees 3 knots. Clear to land runway 09 right. Wind 282 degrees 5 knots. Stand by.
Request pushback.
Pushback approved at own discretion.
Roger.
Pushback approved at own discretion.
Leaving 3,000 feet.
Please contact departure on 124.350.
Request cross runway. Request pushback.
Cross runway approved. Pushback approved at own discretion.
Good day. Full establish runway. 09 right.
Stand by.
Good day.
Continue. Good day. Wind 283 degrees 3 knots. Clear to land runway. Please contact departure on 124.350.
Roger.
Go around. Aircraft on the runway. Startup approved. Report when taxi to holding point run. Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi. Please contact departure. Please contact wind 282
Clear for takeoff runway. 08 left. Call you back passing 3,000.
Stop. Taxi to holding point runway. Contact tower on. Taxi to holding. Contact tower on 118.650.
Holding point runway 08 left.
Contact tower on 118.650.
Good day. Holding point runway 08 left. Ready for departure.
Wind 278 degrees 6 knots. Clear for takeoff runway 08 left. Report leaving 3,000 feet.
Request taxi.
Taxi to holding point runway 08 left.
Roger. Runway vacated. Request taxi to gate.
Roger. Continue taxi to gate.
Request cross runway.
Proceed to gate 112. Departure runway 08 left. Contact when ready to start. Cross runway approved.
Roger. Cross runway approved.
Request cross runway.
Continue. Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi. Pushback approved at own discretion. Cross runway approved. Stand by. Wind 280 degrees, 5 knots. Clear for takeoff run. Pushback approved at own discretion.
Roger.
Startup approved. Report when ready. Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi. Stand by. Please contact departure on 124.350. Contact tower on 118.650. Contact tower on 118.650. Stand by. Stand by. Wind 279 degrees, 3 knots.
Clear for takeoff runway 08 right. Call you back passing 3,000 feet.
Stand by.
Request taxi.
Taxi to holding point runway 08 left.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway 08 left.
Taxi to holding point runway.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway 08 right.
Roger. Continue taxi to gate. Departure runway 08 left. Contact when ready to start. Wind 278 degrees, 4 knots. Stand by.
Clear for take.
Wind 282 degrees, 3 knots. Clear for takeoff runway 08 left. Report leaving 3,000 feet. Departure runway 08 right. Contact when ready to start. Taxi to holding point runway 08 left.
Request start.
Pushback approved at own discretion.
Roger.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi. Stand by.
Request pushback.
Contact tower on 118.650. Stand by.
Leaving 3,000 feet.
Continue. Good day. Wind 281 degrees, 6 knots. Please contact. Departure on 124. Cross runway approved. Startup approved. Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi. Request taxi. Stop. Pushback approved at own discretion. Taxi to holding point runway 08 left. Wind 282 degree. Please contact. Departure on 124.3. Departure runway 08 right. Contact. Taxi to holding point runway 08 left.
Roger.
Cross runway approved.
Roger. Cross runway approved.
Request pushback. Request taxi.
Request cross runway.
Stand by.
Request
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Approaching gate, switching off.
Roger. Closer to 4. Stand by. Pushback approved at own discretion.
Request pushback.
Taxi to holding point runway 08 right.
Roger.
Pushback approved at own discretion.
Request pushback.